More love, more unity, more power. Peace in one heart. Yeah, I appreciate y'all, man. Checking this out right here. Just want to do a little spill for you. Let you know a little something, put you up on how solutions can be activated. You know what I mean? Confirmations on the record. You know, making sure you have everything in order. What you say it be your bond, and when you cash it in and when you go get it, cash out or deposit it, and then you withdraw. You're withdrawing with a substantial amount of success, whether it be whatever you're looking for, because success for many mean different, but it means one for all for one. Think about it. But anyway, what we want to definitely touch right now is the fact that when you have to stand for something, that means that you don't fall, or that you should not fall for anything. The Moorish American Divine and National Movement, it's about realness, man. This ain't no joke, man. This is beyond any comedy. We have a tendency to laugh at what pains us, what hurts us, or what makes us angry. We have a tendency to comedy that, or others' comedy about others. The slander, the backbiting, the bigotry, the bullshit. And ain't nobody out here really, as a collective, as well as we can laugh together, we can study together. We could develop together, man. You know what I mean? We ain't really got nothing to laugh about if you really want to be technical. But if you want to say that laughing stuff, it massages the soul. Well, it massages your mind, so you ain't got to really deal with the reality. That's a waste of time. Nah, you ain't got to know me. You ain't got to know about me. You ain't got to, none of that. Just hit me right now. This shit real out here, man. And if we're going to always have Moors going against Moors, I don't give a fuck what it's about or what it's over. We still going against each other, man. People calling policy enforcers. And when the policy enforcer come, well, I'm talking about Moors on Moors. We calling the policy enforcer on each other. And when the policy enforcers that come, they look like us too. Then you don't really think about what really started all of that type of activity, or rogue activity. We don't even think about where it came from, the origin of it, the initial encounter, even the thought, the intention of when that press comes your way. You only see with your eyes, ears, nose, mouth. It's picking up. Now that's common sense, and I respect that. But what a lot of us fail to realize is that if you look across the board, everything is kind of like parallel or identical to what we exist. I don't care where you go. North, south, east, west, central. The dialect of what we talk, the way we talk, you know what I'm saying? The way we, might design our vessels, the way we dress, etc. We have a slight change. That's culture, man. But what I'm talking about is the interference between you and I as Moors. I'm talking to the Moors right now. And whoever listening, I don't care. But what I'm saying, I'm talking to the Moors right now. Whoever has an intention against you from the beginning, I'm talking about the beginning, not right now. You have that race game, we ain't playing that. Fuck that race game, man. That was something developed, man, made up so that we could be how we are. I don't care what level it is. You calling them for help. You asking them for help. And then when they don't give you help the way that you want it, you turn on your own people. Which is really meaning you turn on yourself. And that's a lack of self-respect. That's what that means. But anyway, when we follow those brand names, Black, African American, etc., and you stand up in surety for that, you don't know that that's fiction if you're doing it, because I don't think that we really would be doing it if we knew about it. So right now you getting some knowledge on this right now. But my whole point is that we are in a age of bondage. Bonds being created. Bonds cannot be created if business is not being had. So if business is being had, and you know that business is out here being had, you got to know what business is and what type of business. The business that the United States of America, INC, all caps, that's because ain't nothing but a corporation's dead. The only business they got is human trafficking. But now you see a lot of things going on that the eyes are being put on your own people. And the projection and the distraction is only taking you away from the initial intention, the people who created this shit or that shit. Because it's done away with. We don't possess it no more. Why? Because we get knowledge. There's no excuse out here, and ignorance of the law is of no excuse. Now, the fact is, our people have a tendency to get scared. They fear the false. Well, it's fiction. The fiction is that de facto situation that look like government, but they not. You and I, we are the government, meaning the controllers of our own minds. Because govern means control. Mint comes from the word mente, which is a Moorish Latin word. We the true Phoenicians, but just a Moorish Latin word means mente. Control mind, or mente govern. Mind control. So you're going to let somebody else control your mind. You're going to control your own mind, meaning based on knowledge, truth, information. I don't care how many books you read, but if you're not keeping everything in alignment, because truth only weeds out falsehood. Both of them can't stand at the same time. One has to be dormant while the other is doing their thing. And that's what the universe is. It allows the opportunity for those things to happen. Why? Because it's a teacher. It's a teacher for us to be like, okay, this is this, this is that. Now, boom. Negative, comprehend positive. Positive, comprehend negative. They both complement each other. But the complementary means, here, straighten up. All right. Yeah, back at you. You see what I'm saying? It's a one hand wash the other, both hand wash the face, etc. They have to work together in order to be, right? For anything to be, negative has to be present with positive. Positive has to be present with negative. Although the decipher is thyself in those situations. They exist. How are you going to handle thyself in those situations? Are you going to lean in the negative, or are you going to lean on the positive? I take the negative, all right, it's a rejection. It's a subtraction for something that I need to not do. You know what I'm saying? So then I'm like, okay, let me see. Always in a positive state of mind, because it's all dependent upon what you want, though. If you want the negative, it's going to come to you. But I would highly suggest that you know what the consequences be. Anyway, the situation that we Moors are in today is more so because of our own hands and our own lack of knowledge. If I'm telling you the land is yours and you don't look it up. That's because you're ignoring it. And the root word for ignorance is ignore. So if you're ignoring the message, so be it. It's cool. It don't mean that the movement gonna stop. It's just that you ain't ready for being a part of the renaissance, the renewal, the reconstruction. But people are starting to find out. I'm talking about our people are starting to find out that what we're saying, what is going on in terms of this Moorish American divine and national movement, what the knowledge is, more science, is basically real. It's not even sad, though, that people don't get it. It's really, okay, that's what the universe wants. It's time for that person to learn. It's their learning experience. Certain things happen to certain people. It's like, okay, tried to tell you. And you thought it was a game. Or you thought it was play. But that's okay. But we're starting to learn on our own degree. But stay in tune, man. Stay in tune with how to be in unity. How to be in unity, yo. Everybody out there going against each other. Groups going against groups of morals. Groups. It's almost like y'all done created your own little government. When we all one. You ain't one with the European. Why? Because he breached his contract. He can't stay here no more. The colonists don't war out there welcome. Based on law. Based on the law of contracts. Based on the law of trust. Our parents left trust in their hands and they violated. They gave it up, meaning their authority, their jurisdiction to be able to administer our affairs. Administer. Let's look at the word. A-D, right? M-I-N-S-T-E-R. Administer. How about we just, because we the true Phoenicians, how about we just go ahead and add an I in between A-I-D, ministers, M-I-N-I-S-T-E-R. That means they're aid to us. We're the ministers. We're the Moors. There's nothing that's going to stop us. Get this knowledge, my brothers and sisters. Empresses and emperors. We're way above kings and queens. But it take time, though. It take time. You could be that still, though, because that's sovereign. But you're an emperor. You're an empress, especially if you got this blood that I got in me. Copper tone complected people that were here before the European arrived. You let him call himself, herself an American if you want. That means you gave up your birthright. It sounds like Jacob, Esau, and Yaqub, right? Gave up his birthright. That's what you want to do? Rebecca, she gave up her birthright. Right there in the Virginia colony, you know what I mean? She gave her birthright because she chose to deal with the European. He got the best of her, meaning psychologically. What she did, she gave up it all. She gave it all up. All right? So, yo, let's get unity popping, man. I don't care what they say, man. They can't say anything when you speak the truth, when you know the law, when you know the story. It's our story. And his story, you know what I mean? You already heard. You done took courses on that. You got to stay focused and not get on this new knowledge. Word up. All praises due to the Most High. Anything that I said that was wrong, incorrect, not true, I take full responsibility for it, man. The Most High, forgive me. Yeah, and we're gonna definitely get into this holding court for our own. We ain't gonna let nobody keep our people going through their de facto systems. That's de facto, man. That's business, man. If we commit any crimes on our land, we gonna be the one. You are judged before your peers. European is not your peer. So why are they all in those venues? That's not real law. That's de facto. That's fiction. Let's get wise, people. This real. This ain't no joke, man. Keep thinking it's a joke, or keep playing and walking like it's a joke. You know what I'm saying? You got to get 100 proof. Be 100 proof. And in order for you to win anything, meaning a claim, you have to go and pass what is called the test of truth. That means you got to have your evidence, meaning what they call receipts these days. Got to have your proof. All right? And you got to prove beyond a reasonable doubt. So prove me wrong that I ain't immoral. Prove me wrong that I don't have claim to this land. Prove me wrong. We got claims out there that haven't been answered because they can't be answered. But we ready to actually go to the international court. Let's go. Come on, Moors. It ain't just me out here. And even if you don't say nothing, peace, love, unity. That's what we do. Yeah. Keep focused, my people. Don't let them stop you from yours, from what's yours. Continue to be wise and continue to be brave. Continue to know that the Most High, angels, ancestors, and spirit guides got it. That's your test. That's your test. Being sincere, having faith. Yeah, and His knowledge. All right? That's what's up. May you all be protected. May you all have success and love and peace. Proper reconciliation, righteous reconciliation. May we all learn how we can fit together in harmony, man, on our land. That's how we gotta continue to go. But may the Most High continue to allow us the opportunity to grow righteous. And don't let people put in your head that it can't be done, or that destruction or the end of time, etc. is coming. All right? Yeah, for those who think like that, that's your end. But this is never ending. This is divine, baby. All right? All right, more love, more unity, more power, peace, and one heart.